It's Tim Allray with AVNation with the road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2023 happens the 14th through the 16th of June. And with me to talk about Crestron and their ginormous booth is Lauren Simmons from Crestron. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Tim.
Always good to see you. 2501-2501 is where we will find you. It's where we will find the Crestron booth, always the biggest footprint, the biggest booth there at InfoComm. We do not have enough time because we've only got about 3 or 4 hours to record this. All kidding aside, 2501. So, Lauren, this time around, what will we find in the Crestron booth?
It's all about the experience. So if you came to ISE or you saw the booth at ISE, right, it was very much not boxes on walls, not black boxes that were pushed around the booth. And we're trying to showcase more of the experience that you can have with Crestron versus just the individual products, right? Because at the end of the day, customers are looking for an experience. They don't care which boxes make it work. They just want the experience that they want. So we've been trying to shift the mentality of the booth and trade shows to really focus on what is that great experience you can get, and here's how you can get it.
Talk about that for a second, Lauren. I mean, you know, depending on the year, last year in Vegas, InfoComm was 30-35% end users, and you're talking about the experience, and certainly there will be a certain number of end users there. But your real customer is the dealer, right? As the integrator, is the engineer. How do you move the engineer? How do you move the AV salesperson to get them beyond black boxes and start talking about the experience?
For us, it was we had to immerse them into it. So at InfoComm last year, we came out with the Sightline experience, right, to really bring people in and just let them sit. There was no boxes in the room. We let them really just sit down and see and feel what we were talking about. When it comes to these technologies, seeing is believing. And so that conversation, there's definitely a technical conversation that needs to be had between the integrators and their customers. But what we want to try and do is get them to step out of that feeds and speeds, and it has to have this bit rate, it has to do this thing, it has to do that thing. And say, let's focus on what does the customer want? What do they want to feel when they walk into their office or when they walk into their classroom? And then let's find the technologies to make that experience what they need it to be. We're finding kind of more long-standing relationships. The customers then come for more consultative. Hey, I saw this, or I thought about doing this. It just shifts that talk track a little bit from here's exactly what you need to here's how you can feel it in your space.
Okay, Lauren, trade shows traditionally have brand new, bright, shiny objects, something new to experience, something new to try out, take out for a spin. Is there something new coming down the pipeline from Crestron that we should expect this time around at InfoComm?
There's going to be a lot to expect this year. So I am really excited. I can't give you details yet because, that's not, we want you to come and experience it firsthand. But, after the years of shutdown and the last couple of years of, just where we've been with products, we're probably going to have one of our biggest product release shows in the last several years. Definitely since, probably 2019, 2020. We have somewhere around a dozen products that will be shown for the first time on the floor. Some of them are things that have been announced over the last month or two or 2 or 3 months, this quarter really. But there are about a dozen net new products that the world has not seen before from Crestron that'll be showing up in our booth at InfoComm. So I'm really excited to show you guys.
All right, 2501 is where we will find Crestron. It's where we'll find Lauren. But Lauren, not everybody gets to go to InfoComm. Not everyone will be in Orlando. So if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that Crestron will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
There's a few things, right? Obviously, our social media. So whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, search for Crestron Electronics. Our website has a dedicated landing page for InfoComm as well. So Crestron.com. And if you just search the InfoComm bar, will show right up. After the show, we'll be posting all the information that we've launched on that site. So that way, if you've missed it, you can come and get that information as well there.
All right, Lauren Simmons from Crestron, 2501 is where you'll find them. You'll see us at InfoComm as well, June 14th through the 16th. But if you're not going, follow along on our website, AVNation.tv. That's AVNation.tv. And you can join us either virtually or in person at InfoComm 2023, the 14th through the 16th of June. All that and more at AVNation.tv. That's AVNation.tv.